mighty sword. Like and subscribe to the channel and join the Battlefield League tribe.
If you guys have any questions, there's a comment section below. We'll be happy to answer.
Right, so what are you gonna do right now? You're gonna subscribe, you're gonna heart this video, you're gonna share this challenge. In a month, you're gonna message me and you're gonna ask me for either a 5-pound sword, a 7-pound sword, or a 10-pound sword that I'm gonna be forging out of my own bare hand. Like, subscribe, and share this video for more challenges. You don't need a gym to build a body. You just need the good old earth underneath your bare feet. So this workout is for everybody. Go at your own speed, go at your own pace. Rest when you need to. If you're starting off and you're not quite at a high athletic ability, start with 5 strikes on each hand. Then if you feel like you can keep going, just do all the exercises again, 5 on each hand. Anybody that's consistent, pushes themselves with this, will find that you're gonna increase your cardiovascular capabilities and you're gonna stay leaner, you're gonna burn calories. Typically, I try to work out every single day. I try to get 500 to 1,000 strikes. I love the insane pump it gives me all the way from my shoulders all the way down to my whole entire arm. I just feel that pump. So these workouts are gonna increase your stamina, your flexibility, your strength. If you're consistent and you do multiple reps and strikes, you're gonna get muscular hypertrophy. So you're gonna be able to build some lean muscle. You're gonna get bigger, leaner, stronger, faster. This is definitely high intensity. What's different from this from going to the gym? This workout is going to force you to use chronic breathing 100% throughout the workout, and you're using all your stabilizer muscles and you're working almost every single muscle in your entire body. So you're burning optimal calories. Me personally, how I look now, I'm eating about 2 pizzas a day. If you're looking to do this workout to lose weight, you don't want to eat 2 pizzas a day, but if you get down, you don't care about being super shredded.
The shredder. Maybe all that hardware's for making coleslaw.
You can eat what you want. I don't eat a lot of sugar just because I don't feel like it's healthy for me, but I do eat a ton of carbs. If you're in some type of fighting or contact sport or wrestling sport, I've shared this exercise with those people because they'd come up to me in the park.
Yeah, this is like so heavy.
I don't know if you can hear that on camera.
Like, that's solid.
And all you need is one giant sword. You know we gotta go, 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 go forever. We gotta go, 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 go. So there we have it. This is 18 pounds. I am gonna get a weight scale so I can prove it. Normally, I had this filled up to 30 pounds. And it just stood out to them, especially when I had my giant 18-pounder sword out. I just had people come up, they subscribe to my YouTube channel, so I just decided to go outside of an MMA gym and talk to a couple people and have them subscribe to my channel. MMA fighters, boxers, and they have found that this has actually transferred over into their striking power. They feel like they can almost hit twice as hard when they're practicing on the punching bag. And the reason why that is because you have so much leverage away from you and you're working up throughout the months. They're getting their wrists and their elbows and their shoulders, their hips, because it's all hip movements. They're getting a whole full body exercise. They're having this discussion. When I talked to my coach, I showed him these workouts. So now I'm hearing that people are actually starting to use these workouts for their training for MMA at least 3 to 4 times a week. They just feel like they have so much more stamina because they're using all this weight, because there's no rest. There's no rest to this, so it's high intensity cardio. 5 pounds to start. As they work up, and then they're just building these joints and ligaments up, they just have much more.
Test your weight.
You're really gonna get a huge amount of benefit of doing light workouts and then heavier pipe workouts. Eventually do it fast throughout the whole workout, in the future even loading it up. 1 year down the line, you know, this thing will be completely filled up with sand. Maybe you'll elevate to be able to fill it up with metal BBs or something. And what I really love about this is that you're outside, you're in the oxygen, you're going barefoot, so you're building even more stabilizer muscles in your legs and your joints because your muscles in your feet are moving. So if you're going more for the muscle building, I do recommend that you try the stamina workouts. You go for as many reps as possible at the lightest weight at what your pipe starts to be. If you're gonna be starting this workout and you wanna go for more of a bodybuilding, you'll see in the next 6 months, I'm gonna be advancing more into a bodybuilder's physique. I'm gonna be adding weights into my pipe, into my sword actually, but I'm gonna be swinging the giant sword that I'm making.
It's so big.
The more weight that you have in it, that you can do it proper form and breath, you will break down more muscle and be able to have more of a bodybuilding effect. Me right now, I'm deciding to work my way up with the same amount of reps slowly because I really want to have optimal endurance with optimal muscle building. I'm going completely on as much endurance as I can possibly do, having the best cardio and stamina. I want to be well-rounded, so I'm just doing 20 of each exercise right now. Some days I'm gonna bump it up and do 30 and then the 40, and I think once I'm up to 50 of each exercise, being able to do that every other day, and then the workout that I'm doing now every other day, I'm gonna start adding a half a pound or a pound into this pipe until I work up to that again, and then just keep advancing until I'm at 10, 15 pounds. Now, the days that I'm doing the 10-pound workout, once I get this giant sword made, best believe I'm gonna be working out with it because the thing's a beauty. Wait till you see it. And so I am gonna be getting some muscle building because of that. Now, if you're a hardcore bodybuilder or somebody that has way more mass than me, you're really gonna be able to hit all your stabilizer muscles in your entire body, so that if you're bench pressing or squatting, you're gonna have that many more stabilizers and stamina from the chronic breathing to really just be able to push through your other workouts. Now me, I just like doing this workout. This is the workout that I started about 7 months ago, and I was pretty skinny. I'm happy not going to the gym, happy with the body that I've been able to build. I feel pretty happy. I don't feel like I need to go to the gym. Now I'm gonna start doing in my push-ups. I might start adding in some calisthenics, probably just pull-ups, push-ups. I think that's really it. I don't even really think I need to do dips. How would this help the bodybuilder? Well, you're gonna get a huge amount of flexibility. You're gonna increase your breathing. That means you're gonna be able to lift heavier and longer on your other lifts. So if you're like a hardcore bodybuilder, I recommend putting this in every other day to your workout regimens, and see if you can work up to be able to do the endurance workouts that like an MMA fighter could do. Make sure you're eating before and throughout the workout, because you are going to be doing tons of cardio, or substitute this for your cardio. I don't recommend substituting this for running. I believe everybody should start this workout with running a full mile or walking and running just to start. And if you can't do that, maybe get a jump rope or run in place. So for those of you that are trying to use this as a way to actually put on muscle, I highly recommend BCAAs drink throughout the workout to keep feeding your muscles that energy that it's using. Glucosamine, I believe. Recommend that you're carbing up before, and maybe have a carb drink throughout the workout or something. And then the obvious other sport that this is really good for, if you're not just using this to get into shape, lose weight, burn fat, stay toned, is gonna be your LARPing, of course. Because when you're able to go 30 minutes without almost not stopping, and you're working your way up, you're gonna be unstoppable on the battlefield. Really want to learn how to play around with how much more the heavier the weight is by adding weight into it and having one empty and one heavy. And then what you can do is you can do whatever workout that you're able to do and fit into your schedule, and then the next day add maybe like a half a pound and do it again. Now if you're just starting this, of course the second day is going to be heavier because you're working all these muscles that you haven't worked. But once you kind of get into doing this for a month and then you start adding the weight, you'll really be able to see how just a little bit of weight makes the workout twice as hard. Really focus on your breathing, the in all the way and the out all the way. We're doing deep belly breathing through every single rep of this workout. So this is going to help increase your abdominal flow to 100%. And a good way you can do that is you can suck in for 4 seconds all the way. Hold for 8. Let out for 8. You just want to make sure that you're feeling what it's like to have that abdomen completely full and then completely compressed, because that's the type of breathing you're going to be doing, completely in and completely out on every single workout. This is twice as hard as a 7.5 pound blended sword that's this long. That extra length of this being longer, I don't know the geometry of it, but it's insane. And that's why these giant swords that I'm going to be creating are going to be somewhere from 5 to 10 pounds. I'm going to have your short steel swords at 10 pounds, and then I'm going to be having the giant 5.5 foot swords, which I'm going to be showing here in a few days on a workout, which is going to be like my 10-pound hype workout. Now if I really start working out with that giant sword, I already know I'm going to be packing on a lot more mass, because as you go up in weight with this length, you're talking about 10xing the weight. It's crazy. Just try this. Now before you guys start this, when you're doing the one-handed workouts, if you're feeling any type of pain whatsoever, stop. If you can't do any of the one-arm ones, just do all the two-handed workouts first, because it'll help you to build that muscle to be eventually be able to do the two-handeds. So in this workout, you're going to use a 5 to a 6 foot aluminum pipe. You're going to go to the store, hardware store. You're going to have them thread the ends, and then you're going to get 2 end caps, and you're going to screw those end caps on to your aluminum pipe. I recommend S80 because it's thicker and you get a little bit more weight. So you're going to want to take your hands and put the grip here at the bottom, and then you're going to be able to do a full strike downwards. And that's where you want to hold this. You're going to see why you're going to want to have your hands here, because once these swords are created, that's about how long the handles are going to be about. One thing you can do is you can take some Gorilla Tape and you can mark out that 14 inches from your hilt up, so that way you don't have to worry about dirty hands. Sometimes this aluminum pipe, it makes your hands dirty. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is the downward strike. We're going to do 20 strikes on each arm, and then we're going to switch hands, switch hand positions. You're gonna switch your hands. I'm gonna do it from the side so you can see. And you're gonna wanna keep your back straight, and you wanna keep your core tight and your butt tight, so you know you're keeping a strong posterior. Now that we've switched, let's do 20 more. Next, we're gonna be using a lot of your hip flexors. We're gonna switch. Jumping ground strikes. If anybody has done burpees, it's similar to me as burpees because I don't do them, but this one will wreck you. All right, let's go. So you're gonna go down and then jump, 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 jump. So this is the one exercise where I actually take a long break. All right, now we're gonna switch our hands and we're gonna do 20 more jump strikes. There, I almost felt like stopping. Wow, my legs are on fire. Holy shit, I need to drink some fluids. You guys feel so far? You're gonna hold it, and you're gonna go down and around, look. Down and around. Okay, look. Down and around. Down and around. But that is just the first part of the workout. So you're gonna go down, stop, push out, come back, all right? You're gonna go down, around, push out, moving and twisting those hips like this. Go. Okay? All right, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna go down and around, push out. That's 1. We're gonna do 20 of those. I'm gonna do 20 of those. 2. 3. 4. 5. Do it slow before you do it fast. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Okay, so I want to go back to this pranic breath. So by me counting, I wasn't getting that full in and out breath. And at about 15, I felt as if my arm just was burning. And then I started to do those in and out breaths, and I was able to feel my grip double. I was really starting to lose grip strength because I was fatiguing. And by bringing that oxygen in to my abdomen, it was spreading it out throughout my blood. Really focus on those pranic breaths, in and out. All right, let's go. Did you guys hear that hit on the back of my calf? That's literally happened one time in the last 3 months. I didn't really feel it because I had my oxygen going through so much. What you'll also realize is that if you're in any pain and you breathe in and out deep, it's a natural painkiller. So if you're learning to breathe like this when you're running, when you're doing anything in life, you're just going to be creating more endorphins, you know, more of those feel-good chemicals. And let's say that you're doing some type of fight. If you're learning to breathe in 100% and you're doing 30-minute workouts, you could do longer than that. But typically you want to try to mash these into 30 minutes. That way, or get up to the point where you can do all these within 30 minutes. That means that you're really increasing your stamina. Now we're going to do side-to-side battle strikes. So you're going to kind of go like you're swinging a baseball bat, and so you can see this from the side, stopping right here. See my stance? See my stance in my hips? Let's do that from a forward position. Three. All right, I think I might have overcounted there. Switch hands. So in that second round, I was starting to gas a little bit. I noticed that my strikes weren't as powerful as my other strikes. So you really want to keep everything even. So once you figure out as a start how many strikes works for you, whether it be 3 strikes, 5 strikes, 7 strikes, you know, you could do a little rest, you know, when you're starting. I'm talking a lot and I'm using a lot of mental energy in this video, but when you're doing this, you just want to be able to zero in all your energy on the workouts. So maybe like 3 to 5 minutes rest for when you really reach your peak. You should be able to do this within 30 minutes. Now, I really feel my forearms just blasted, my shoulders. I started to really feel my hips in that one, but as you can imagine, you're gonna get the strongest grip that you can imagine because you're holding on to this while swinging it, and you've got all that momentum pulling you because it's far away from you. It's not like going to the gym and picking up a 5-pound dumbbell. It's not going to be the same because you have all this weight. It like quadruples the gravity. I don't know the exact science of it. I had to breathe deeper and push harder so I could keep my workout balanced. Same velocity and strength I was doing this way, I also wanted to try to repeat with the same velocity going that way. So the next is almost kind of like a golf swing. I really felt that on my triceps. Really felt that on my triceps. All right, now we're gonna do forward infinity strikes. You're gonna be going down, up, down, up, down. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch. Now on that exercise, if you go back and you look at the 7-pound sword workouts, which are half the length of this, 2 to 3 pounds heavier than this, you're gonna see that I'm actually able to do that almost 2 to 3 times faster. And that again is how the gravity plays a huge part in this training. Even though the swords are awesome and they're gonna have a backsling on them, you're gonna be able to do your weighted push-ups and your weighted pull-ups, and you can't do that with this. Don't underestimate having this as your loadable trainer. Never underestimate this. This is for you guys to go to the store, make this. It doesn't take you much time to go out there and get this, and once you have it, it's absolutely worth it. Make that decision, subscribe to this channel, to like this video, to share this content with your friends so that you guys can all get excited about this. And then you guys can all go out into the park. I'll have those giant swords made. Oh wait, you just wait and see. You wait and see. It's gonna be glorious. All right, the next workout, it's gonna be kind of like a javelin jab. But you're gonna turn your hips. Right? All right, let's do it. Switch hands. Feels good. Make sure everybody hydrates. Good job, everybody. The next one is called the rainbow. You're gonna switch like this, as you can see. Now watch my hips. All right, let's go. The next exercise is around the world. So you're just gonna go down like this, kind of bend your knees, drag that pipe over the ground. All right, switch. How do you guys feel? This one, we're just gonna hold it down close to our body. So straighten down. Ooh, that's a good stretch on the spine. Stretch. So you're really just holding this down into place, and then this one's just really holding it up, and then you're really just using your hips as a momentum. All right, switch hands, 20 more. All right, now we're just gonna do standing squats, standing forward barbarian squats. It's just like the jump, but you're not jumping. It's just going down. Really make sure when you're going up that by the time that this hits back, your hips are all the way forward. Squeezing your butt cheeks, your abdomen, and your thighs together. And then you're thrusting forward. That's gonna help build your butt and your legs. Oh yeah, gotta get those legs in. When I first started doing these workouts, I never did legs up until about 2.5 months ago. So you gotta make sure you're doing your leg workouts and your push-ups. Try to work up to be able to do 100 push-ups a day. If you have to do them in sets of 5, maybe start with 20. And if you can only do 3 at a time, maybe start with 15 a day. And make sure that you're pushing yourself and working your way up. I'm gonna be doing 100 push-ups today because I can envision a sculpted chest. I'd have my full functional body built with just swords and pipes. So we're gonna go back to this one and we're gonna reverse this way. Before we were going this way. So now we're gonna reverse this way. See? These were the ones that we were doing before. So now we're going to go like this. 20 on each hand. Switch. This takes a lot of coordination to be able to stop. It's at the right spot, the momentum. Whew. You're gonna feel a burn. Whew. All right, the next exercise is you're gonna do upward jabs, and you're gonna try to keep this pole as straight up and down as you can. You're gonna go all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, and you're gonna do 20 as fast as you can. Well, do it slow before you can do it fast. Keep your core tight. All these exercises, keep your core tight, your butt tight, and your whole body tension. Switch, repeat. We're gonna go forward and we're gonna jab outwards. Switch. Keep everything tight, keep everything locked in, keep that posture correct. Now we're gonna go sideways, full range of motion. You're gonna start on your hip, and you're gonna thrust out, 20. You're gonna switch hands, and you're gonna do this side. Whew. Just a one-armed circle. I'm going to push forward. Switch hands. All right, go back to the other hand. Instead of going this way, we're going this way. I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna push out. Switch arms. Whew. All right, going into the next one, reverse. I messed up there, did you see that? Make sure you're breathing in oxygen. Slow down if you have to. All right, so the next one. Make sure you really squeeze. Squeeze. In real sword fighting, you just gotta one-handed up strikes. Now for me, on 10, I need to stop and switch hands. I'm gonna do 10 on this side, and then I'm gonna go back and do my other 10 on both sides. My left hand is substantially weaker than my right hand, it seems. That it's actually slipping. And the more that it slips down, the harder that it makes, because you'll notice just a little bit down makes it that much harder. I'm gonna take a little rest, and I'm gonna do 5 more, because it's not gonna hurt to do more on one hand and try to have better form, because you're just gonna be putting that much more muscular hypertrophy on your weaker arm. And do 2 more after that. So I've been doing this workout for about 7 months. I just started to add in push-ups, but as you can see, you actually get some of a chest. I'm gonna be doing 100 push-ups a day with this workout. You can put these workouts in any order that you want. If you can't do this workout all the way through, cut the reps down, say for beginners. So if you can get through this whole workout, and after each set on one arm, only take 10 seconds of rest, that's perfect. Figure out what that rep is and kind of fine tune it. Or if you have a bunch of time, do it as long as it takes and keep going. So if you can't do it at all, skip that one. You will eventually be able to do that exercise, because these other exercises are going to help you build those muscle groups. And I'll be coming out with more workouts. So go check out my other videos, see what it's like with the swords. We're going to be doing the loadable heavy ones. I actually have been really busy forging this new sword. I'm going to be showing that here soon. All right, everybody, that does it. The phone's about to die. I had a couple more workouts that I was going to throw in there, but to be honest, that's quite a bit. I'll do a refined workout sometime in the future when I have perfect form and I'm working my way up. Stay tuned for more workouts. Like, subscribe, share this video, hit the bell notification. I'd like to see what you can do.
Mighty sword. Like and subscribe to the channel and join the Battlefield League tribe.
If you guys have any questions, there's a comment section below. We'll be happy to answer.
Right, so what are you gonna do right now? You're gonna subscribe, you're gonna heart this video, you're gonna share this challenge. In a month, you're gonna message me and you're gonna ask me for either a 5-pound sword, a 7-pound sword, or a 10-pound sword that I'm gonna be forging out of my own bare hand. Like, subscribe, and share this video for more challenges. Oh yeah!